Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. At the request of a lot of my subscribers, I put up a video a while back of all of my components for my new racing sim rig. It's all assembled, about 95% of it's assembled, and I had a lot of requests to do kind of a rig tour after it's all assembled, so that's what I will be doing here. Alright, so I'm pretty much going to go over every component of the new rig that I got here and explain why I went with this for this particular build. This is my third racing rig that I've ever had in my life, but this is by far the most advanced, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, the main backbone of this rig, of course, is the frame itself, which I went with a Trak Racer TR 160 80/20 aluminum rig profile. Runs about $1,100 for the frame. I got the TV mount on the back here, but I went with this one because this is their top of the line frame that they sell. It's the most rigid, and some of these racing sims with these force feedback wheels can be pretty jarring, and I wanted a rig to be able to support the amount of pressure that's going to be applied to it. Okay, next up is the, of course, racing seat. I went with the OMP WRC-R seat. Now, Track Racer, the ones that sell the frame, also sell seats, but I kind of wanted a higher end seat. And this is a little bit wider than Track Racers, and I'm kind of a big guy at 6'4", 235 pounds. So this seat is extremely comfortable, got great reviews. Ran me about $800. And of course I got some racing harness attached to it. Kind of nerdy. You don't really need, seat belts or racing harnesses on a racing simulator, but it adds to, the immersion. And I went with Tanaka brand. It's only like $38. Got great reviews. You can buy Sparco or other higher end racing harnesses, but you're looking at $150. I think I paid about $35 for these. Okay, next up is the screen. I got a Samsung CRG9 curved ultra-wide TV. It's slightly higher resolution than 1080p. I forgot what the exact specs are. But, in this little office that I have here stored in next to my computer, I don't have a ton of room. In my next house, I plan to do triple screens, triple curved maybe, so for even more immersion. But for the time being, a 49-inch ultra-wide is what I am going with. Great reviews on this monitor. Runs about $1,100. Okay, now for the pedals, the shifter, the wheel, and the wheel base, I went with Fanatec. I got their Clubsport V3 inverted pedals. I think it's in V3, but I know they're the Clubsport inverted pedals. Great reviews. It's got like force feedback, little motors that engage there when you lose traction on the back. Really feels real. And then I went with a DD2 wheelbase versus the DD1. The DD2 offers a 5-year warranty, which the DD1 does not. It also provides a little bit more torque, even though I'm sure I won't use that. And then it also comes with the emergency stop button, which the DD1 does not. So for the extra $300 for the DD2 wheelbase, I thought it was worth it. Little spendy, about $1,500 for the wheelbase, and then about $600 for the pedals. And then I went with a Clubsport leather-wrapped wheel. I also upgraded the paddle shifters to a red carbon. I don't know if you can really see that on the video, but I bought those on Etsy. Really nice, a little bit longer than the stock ones and a little bit thicker. They just feel a little bit better. The wheel was about $300, comes with all the buttons. Really happy with this wheel. It also is a D-shaped wheel, which, I'm again 6'4", and I don't always have a ton of leg room. And this wheel provides me a little bit more leg room. And then I went with their Clubsport shifter, which can do, of course, sequential, where it's up, down, shifting, or you can do the standard H pattern. Of course, it comes with the different types of knobs. I like this knob. Ran about $250 for the shifter. I got a custom-made hydraulic Ebrake with actual brake oil in there. Bought this on eBay for about $300. I think it looks really nice. Got it right next to my shifter so I can just lean over and grab this when I want to hit the Ebrake. I got a custom-made button box. I'll put a link below. I forgot the brand. It comes from overseas, I believe in Europe. They offer a different different styles with different toggle switches. These illuminate. It's got an engine start button, which I really wanted. Aluminum rotary knobs. Really nice. Now this button box cost me about $300. All right, moving on. I added a couple miscellaneous things that I bought on Etsy. This little mouse holder that bolts right to the 80/20 frame. I think it was about 15 bucks. I got a little cup holder here so I can have my beer when I'm racing. I got 4 transducers, Aura Sound or Aura Shakers, 1 on each corner. So 2 on the back, there's 1, and then 2 up front. I plan to wire those. I forgot what they call it, but you can have it where it will shake if you're losing traction, just to add more immersion. Got this little glove holder here, which is kind of nerdy, but I got my racing gloves just in case. Got a new little mount in case I buy another steering wheel, I can have that. I went with a Logitech 906 sound system, so I got 3 speakers up front. I got 2, 1 on the left, and then 1 on the right back there. 1 speaker underneath the steering wheel. And then, of course, speakers on the back. 1 there, 1 there, and then a large subwoofer there. The 906 ran me about 300 bucks. A couple other things I got is a wind simulator by SimRacing Studios. This is their new Hurricane package. I don't know if you can kind of see that down there, but it channels the air, sucks the air in from the top on these 2 fans, and then blows air on you while you're racing, depending on how fast you're going. So as you're going faster, it speeds up the air, adding even more immersion. And it has wind curving, I believe they call it. So if you're turning or left or right, it'll actually throttle one of the fans down more or less to add more immersion. Then I got a 4-inch touchscreen dashboard screen. I guess it's just called a dashboard screen or something. Bought this on Etsy for about $250. It's got flag lights on the side, rev lights on the top. Really impressed. Bolts right to the DD2 wheelbase. Really happy with that. Okay, and then I bought a couple mounts on Etsy to hold my wireless keyboard. And as I'm sure you saw earlier, I got a little mouse there. I wish this was a little bit bigger, maybe another inch by inch in width and length, but it'll suffice. I think that's kind of about it. I got a custom-made little license plate. I think it's funny. One component that I don't have added here is my Next Level Racing V3 Motion Platform, which is considered a seat mover, which has 2 axes. So as I'm playing the game, it'll do pitch and it'll do roll, and it's a small footprint, fits right underneath, but I need to get custom-made brackets to get that mounted. I was going to do 4 actuators, 1 on each side, but number 1 is pretty expensive, up to like $10,000 to $15,000 to do that, and the entire rig would be moving, including the screen, and I don't really need that. I just wanted the V3 Motion Platform, which I heard has great reviews. And again, only having 2 axis, pitch and roll, it'll still add great motion and realism to racing. So the V3 Motion Platform I purchased cost me about $3,200. And again, once I get the custom-made mounts back, I'll be installing that and doing a follow-up. And last but not least, I got some diamond plastic flooring that I thought looks pretty cool. They didn't send me the correct corner edge here, so I'm waiting for them to send that. But I got 2 black stripes on each side and then a red one going down the middle, which I think looks pretty cool rather than just having it sit on the bare floor. Pretty cheap, 150, 200 bucks I think for the for those panels. So, well everyone, I hope you enjoyed my new racing sim rig tour. The entire rig, all the components cost me just a little over $10,000, but I feel like I'm going to have it for a long time. And I live up here in Seattle where it rains a lot, and I just don't get to enjoy my sports cars too much. And this will be a great way to kind of scratch that racer itch that I get during the winter months when I can't be outside in the snow and the pouring rain racing. So if you found this video informative or fun, please give it a like. I plan to add more videos once this is set up. Maybe start a separate YouTube channel of me racing and progressing and hopefully getting better and beating some people. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.